Like,
What class?
yeah, I mean, My Little Pony and everything.
My Little Pony.
My Little
That
Pony.
was such a good
But
show.
yeah, but I mean, to be honest, it is kind of nice to be the diversity show. Like, I'm still surprised we got renewed.
I mean, you kind of really sucked last time.
Come on. I mean, yeah, but you know, you're not wrong. Like,
Pablo, you're on in 5,
oh, shit.
4, 3, 2.
Welcome back to Culture Shock, Season 2. Now, I know what you're thinking. Pablo, didn't your first season come out just a few days ago? Kind of. And you may also be wondering, Pablo, why should I watch this show when I could watch something different like Closing Time or The Dish or even EI Visit Timeline? Well, I don't know, but thank you for watching. And we know things look a little bit different, a little bit older, and a little bit, what's the word? Rustic. And well, I guess you can actually say that we have what the ancient Greeks would refer to as budget constraints. Anyways, today's episode will be about cancel culture. You know it, you love it, you're canceled. But first, a quick word from one of our sponsors, our Patreon, the only place where you can get some of that spicy culture shock content.
Boo! Why are you profiting on the college show?
More good soup! Let's do more good soup!
What? I thought you guys liked Patreon, like, supporting creators and all that, right?
More good soup! More good soup!
If I may, I would like to explain my actions. I've done a lot of reflection these past few seconds, and I actually have to be held accountable for my actions. You deserve to know the truth about me and about this show. So,
Did you see all
yeah.
the people out there?
Oh yeah, they're here whenever I host. So, care to explain what happened to our budget? Because we gave you a pretty simple job. Where are our 5 very digestible minutes of cancel culture for dummies content for us?
Well, first of all, hello, my name is Marine, and I'll be Culture Shock segment host for this season. And yes, I did finish the job, though it's not 5 minutes long. And it's far, far from cancel culture for dummies. In fact, it's way more complicated. You see...
All right, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Where the heck's our money?
We may have spent the whole budget for this episode, all $20.
Yeah. Well, you do know that was just for the whole season, right? Right, whatever. So anyway, what is cancel culture after all? Was it a culturally shocking discovery? All right, fine.
I can try to explain it.
Well, because I happen to know it by heart. According to this misspelled Merriam-Webster dictionary, the practice or tendency of engaging in mass canceling as a way of expressing disapproval and exerting social pressure.
Right. So do you want to explain to the folks at home what that means exactly?
Well, it's when two people, love. I mean, no, it's hate. They hate, things, and I mean, you know what? Just roll the tape. Just roll the tape. All right.
It all started with an assignment, one of the many. When you've been in this job for 2 long days as I have, it takes a toll. A suicide mission, but I didn't know it yet. With a job like this, And a woman like me, there's only one thing to do. I had to put my journalism skills to the test. Get down to the truth. Start asking the real questions.
Do you agree that Pablo should be canceled?
Stow your role, Inspector Gadget.
Hello! Oh my gosh, am I on TV? Am I on TV? If you're canceled.
I'm on TV though. Like I'm on TV.
But what would you do if you're canceled?
But I'm on TV.
What would you do if you're canceled?
But I'm on TV.
What would anyone do if they were canceled? Excuse me. What does cancel culture mean to you? You look like you have experience.
Talk to me again, and I'm taking your eyeballs and putting it up your butt.
Okay. Okay. Have you ever been canceled? You look like you should be.
It was taking me nowhere. How could I understand what cancel culture meant without being canceled myself? And then it hit me. To understand cancel culture, I had to be canceled. The canceller must become the canceled, and the canceled must be the cancelee, so that cancelee understands the thoughts of the one who is canceled, and the one who is canceled will be the canceller. So the canceled canceller will be canceling the
Breathing kind of whack, to be honest. Lamau, #OxygenGate. Everyone who drinks water dies. That's a fact. Spread awareness. H2O, more like H2. No.
It didn't work, but I knew that I had drawn the attention of the wrong people.
So, what do you think? You like it? I like it.
Were you in jail?
Yeah, you guys had to bail me out, remember? I gave you the receipt.
I mean, yeah, but we don't have that kind of money.
Not anymore.
Oh my God. Okay, so, okay, fine. What's the lesson here about cancel culture? Because back in Mexico, when I could get away with some, what you would call questionable things.
Like
You know?
what?
I mean, not to get too into details, but I honestly, I think Jeff Bezos, groovy dude, man, groovy. Insane.
That's what a doodoo face would say! You're stinky! Stinky! Uh-oh, stinky! You suck! Make better jokes!
Oh, come on, guys. I used to think that. Don't cancel me for something I did before.
But when you said that, you were still an adult. You had the ability to make informed choices, and you made one hurtful to other people. That's the main drive of cancel culture, to hold people responsible when we might not know how, based on differences between our and other experiences, our words and actions can impact others. The problem is, it can get out of hand. But we'll cover that question of holding people accountable in a productive manner later. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, so for example, that's why you just can't say, hypothetically, for the sake of the argument, you can't just say transphobic things like, all right, never mind. Something like racism or homophobia, like those are no-go zones, because the fact of the matter is that these groups have been marginalized for so long, and even to this day, right?
Okay, we'll approve, but we still hate you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take it. By the way, how do you know all of this stuff?
Well,
What?
I'm waiting for them to roll the tape.
Oh, there's more.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
After a hefty bailout, I continued my mission. But the streets are a dangerous place, and another close call with the law was the last thing I wanted. I had to change my approach. If I couldn't become the canceled, I had to find one. After spending a little over 30 seconds searching for an interview, I wasn't having much luck. Half the people didn't respond, and half the people are just plain damn weird. Until I found just the right guy.
Have you ever been to war?
No.
Oh, I mean, me neither, but that's just how it felt like when I saw my Twitter blowing up the way it did.
What were you thinking when you posted that?
I don't know. I thought it was a joke. Like, a joke. I thought it would be funny.
It wasn't. I don't know about you, but I just saw a horde of angry replies. Now, why do you think they were so angry?
Look, I don't know. I'm not Dr. Phil. I can't really, figure people's problems like that. Look, all I know is that this was the funniest joke I had heard in so long. I had to share it.
Okay, but see, the thing is, a lot of people didn't find your joke quite as funny. Some were even hurt by it. How do you explain that?
Snowflakes? I don't know. Look, I only made one innocent joke, and everyone is now calling me racist and sexist and whatnot.
Okay, but have you ever actually experienced any of these issues firsthand?
Well, look, I am not a racist, okay? In fact, I have a Mexican friend, and he's cool with my jokes,
But do you think your friend represents every Mexican in the world?
I mean, well, not in the world.
You posted something that thousands of people saw. Thousands of people with different experiences and opinions. Do you really think you have the right to decide who is hurt and who isn't? Answer the question, you piece of...
What the? Pablo?
Hi.
What? What are all the cameras? Are you shooting the segment?
So that was quite a handsome guy you interviewed right there,
You do know that we asked you because we couldn't get Ellen DeGeneres, right?
Oh. So we just couldn't find anyone.
Exactly. Would you come forward to talk about how the internet ruined your life? It would just make it worse.
I mean, yeah, you're right, but Ellen did deserve it, right?
Let's see that.
All right, then, so it's worth it, right?
Well, sometimes justice can only be served this way. For example, we all know about Harvey Weinstein. We know that dozens of accusations of sexual misconduct have been raised against him over the years. This ignited the hashtag #MeToo movement, empowering women to stand up against their abusers. Media coverage of this movement in turn brought a broader impact on the internet as a whole, with more people turning to social media as a way of having their voices heard when they were once forced to be silent. This completely changed the conversation on women in the industry and the systemic injustices that come with the very industry we are working in right now.
Damn. So cancel culture is pretty good.
Well, it's not that simple. There is some good. It can bring some degree of accountability to the people in power. But often these effects are pretty short-lived. What happens to the person that is being canceled afterwards? What are the dangers of this tool? Are we depriving people of the possibility of making things right? Take Dan Harmon from Rick and Morty, who had allegations raised against him. He's the rare case of someone who gets back up and makes things right, making peace with the woman who accused him. Keep in mind, this does not excuse his past behavior, but the fact that he apologized shows that he at least had the self-awareness to realize what he did was wrong. On the other hand, is someone like Weinstein capable of redemption? Is this tool worth relying on for justice? The immediate hearsay in the media about allowing justice systems to operate is a slippery slope that, in an absolute minority of cases, can ruin the lives of the innocent. Is it worth risking that? Are the possibilities of ruining someone's life worth it? Do we get to place value on people like that. Hello?
Oh, sorry. You lost me at it's not that simple.
Unfortunately, Pablo, it really isn't that simple. The main problem with cancel culture is that it's a blanket term used to describe a broad range of issues that maybe shouldn't be lumped together under one big, vague umbrella term. Defining cancel culture is almost paradoxical because it means different things to different people. Is the left trying to censor the right? Is it retribution for injustices made against those who were once forced to be silent? Is it all a publicity stunt? Does it even exist? All these questions and issues are a consequence of how easy it is for people to look at this issue, chalk it up to cancel culture, and disregard any nuance or context.
So, is there anything we can do?
I can show you what I'm doing. Would you like that?
I'd like that.
Roll the tape.
In all my 2 days of investigative journalism, I've never encountered such a mysterious phenomenon. Cancel culture isn't an easy thing, but it is a thing. And the fake victims I've met, and the many faces that I'll surely forget, serve only as a reminder of the fragility of the human experience. But at least I know the truth. The truth about humanity, about us as a species, as a society in this cruel, cruel city. Cancel culture may never be solved. That only strengthens my resolve. My resolve to change the world.
I'm gonna change the world!
If anyone bothers to watch this thing.
Excuse me, sir. Did you know that? Anyone want to listen to my message?
I'm Marine Savoure with another insightful report. Back to the studio.
Oh my god! That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
What was that? Like, where's that big lecture you were giving earlier? Like, where's the nuance and introspection? What is this?
It's art, Pablo. It's my own introspection, my own dive into the human psyche.
Did we seriously just spend all $20 we had on this?
Well, Pablo, I'm just doing the best I can.
We'll fish. Here, I'll tell you what I can do. You know, we need to have a productive dialogue and conversation with ourselves to improve as people and encourage others to do the same thing.
That's literally what I was saying in my segment.
I mean, yeah, but honestly, I said it better.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's like we don't win by destroying the things we hate as much as we win by saving the things we love.
Did you seriously just plagiarize The Last Jedi?
Really?
I bet you think you're funny, huh?
Seriously?
I can't do this anymore.
Whatever.
Oh, come on, guys. You know me. It's me, Pablo, your fourth favorite Mexican. And come on, I've changed and I've improved. And this show is good. And, you know, I can prove it. Here is a list of some of the things that I know should never be said under any circumstances. And it's things like